Hey yo, welcome back to Pirate Farm. Um, so today, well, today I made a video earlier in the day that will probably have gone up long before this goes up. Um, Today we're sitting here on the front porch just talking about kind of my plans for next year. I kind of want to go over this so I can look back at this video earlier in the season for next year and if not use every idea, use it as somewhat of a reference as improvement to what I'm doing now. So I have my gardening book here. So let's get into it. So first things first, I'm having trouble getting into the middle of my garden. It's a 6x8 garden, um, raised garden bed. And just being 6 foot wide, it's really hard to get in the middle of it, like especially where my pepper plants are. So I'm definitely gonna need a path of sorts in the middle of the garden, like maybe the 1.5 2 foot wide path, which it'll suck because it's taking away a lot of space that I could be using for gardening. But I really didn't think it through when I made the garden. I should have done either two smaller gardens or maybe a thinner, longer garden. So yeah, we're gonna put a path in. Um, I gotta factor in for a gate. Because maybe I'd be putting a fence around my garden, and I'm gonna kind of utilize the fence around the garden as also for possibly for a hoop house idea that will be a little stronger than the one I tried last winter. And though I know you're supposed to grow your taller stuff up towards the north, at least in Pennsylvania where I'm at, you're supposed to grow it to the north. I'm actually going to be growing it more so towards the southwest, mainly because with the added path in between or in the middle of the garden, I don't think shade will be an issue. So I'm gonna do my tomatoes and peppers there. And I think I'm only gonna do the path 3/4 of the way through, so it'll give me a 2 foot gap at the end. Now I could probably plant some larger stuff like maybe I can't speak. Sorry about that. Cucumbers or zucchini or I don't know, something larger. Something larger needs light. Um, so I like using climbing string beans and peas. Um, I don't know. It's just my preference. My parents use bush beans. I prefer the climbing ones, so I'm gonna put them opposite of the path from the peppers and tomatoes, and they don't take up a lot of space early in the season, so I should be able to get more of them than I have this year. And later season, I think the leaves will help produce shade which might be a good idea to do lettuce and spinach underneath of them. Plus, with the Malabar spinach I'm going to be trying here, probably the next couple days, I'm going to get the seeds planted. I think I was supposed to have them planted earlier, but I couldn't find starters of them anywhere, so I just bought seeds. If it works, it works. If not, whatever. They're climbing, so I can put them with the string beans and snow peas on the trellis. And I don't know if what you can plant onions near. I'll have to look into it. I could probably get some carrots under there too. And hot one out today. I'll see what I can do. With the onions. If I can have them near the string beans, the snow peas, and lettuce, spinach, and whatnot, maybe I'll put them in the larger area, more open area. That I might use for the cucumbers and zucchinis or whatever. If not, I don't know. I'll have to see if I can put them with the tomatoes and peppers, but I have a gut feeling you're not supposed to plant onions with tomatoes. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, we'll try something like that. So closer towards the house, which is in like the southwest. I know it's not ideal, but like I said, there's going to be a walking path in the middle of the garden, which also isn't ideal, but the garden is too wide for me to be able to reach from the sides. So my tomatoes and peppers will be down here. I'll kind of stagger them, so like this is like square foot in my garden. So I'll probably do like tomato, pepper, so on and so forth going down. Over here, I could use this for cucumber or a zucchini. If I do a zucchini, it can only be one. I gotta remember that. Cucumber, I might be able to get away with more. I don't know. I got two, and they're doing fine on a tomato cage, hang off tomato cage. So we'll see. Now I'm gonna have trellises all up and down this side here. So my snow peas, my green beans, string beans, whatever you call them, can be here. And I'm thinking in the early season they don't have a lot of light, or a lot of leaves on them, so there's a lot of light coming through. I could probably do my lettuce, my spinach, carrots. Actually, I probably could get celery down there too. I don't know about that. I'll have to look. Just a lot of my greens I can do down there. underneath the troughs, and later in the season, once the leaves start getting bigger on the string beans and the green peas, maybe we'll produce enough shade to help protect them so they don't die off like they did this year. In turn, my Malabar spinach will also benefit from that, so because they climb. Anyhow, we'll look into this, revise this idea, and go from here. Yeah, so I guess I'll catch you in the next one, and wish me luck. I mean, it's not gonna be till next year, but you know. Anyhow, I'll catch you later. You can catch me on YouTube. Well, obviously here if you're on YouTube, or on my Facebook page, Pyrite Farm. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.